Oh, attending the CCA conference has been a big help with my customers, in that the CCA conference allows us we have a lot of presentations that are the cutting edge of agronomy. So I've always got some questions in the back of my mind that customers have asked, and a lot of times some of our presenters will address some of those questions, so I can immediately take some of that feedback back to my customers as some of the things that I've learned. It allows us to have a deeper conversation. It allows us to try some things on the farm that we may not have tried because of some of what's been presented at the CCA conference that I think is going to be applicable to my customers. Yes, I can give you some specific examples. So in the last few years, I've gotten involved more with the irrigation practices. And because of seeing a suite of discussions on irrigation, how to water, when does the crop need it, I've been able to take that back and work with my irrigation customers a little more in depth, and we have changed some timing. We have added some fertigation, which is the nutritional part to our irrigation services, as well as cover crops. Indiana is relatively new to cover crops, a little older than other states. I mean, we've been working with cover crops for about 10 years. But because of the CCA conference and being inundated with a lot of cover crops discussions, that's allowed me to work with my customers a little bit more effectively on choosing the right cover crop, choosing cover crops at all for the field situation. What I like about attending the CCA conference is first and foremost all the agronomic discussions that I can use working with my customers. But then secondarily, working with other practitioners throughout Indiana. Because I'm a 20-year CCA member, I've got a lot of contacts in different parts of the states, and we can have in-depth agronomic discussions on something that might be working for them, could translate into working for me and with some of my customers. So more of the networking part of things. I decided to become a CCA because it was going to show a basic level of understanding of agronomy. I had just completed training at Purdue. I had just completed coursework at Purdue University as well as the University of Nebraska. And it was going to allow me to at least have show a customer that I've got a basics of an understanding of agronomy. Once I passed the test, which is one portion of the Certified Crop Advisor certification, I did get my in-field training with advising on the farm. But it was one of those decisions that was something that I wanted to do personally. As I worked with customers, they knew that I was a Certified Crop Advisor, and it lent a little more credibility to my work with customers. Throughout my agronomic career, and I've been a CCA, Certified Crop Advisor, for about 20 years. Being a CCA and having a seat at the table with a lot of other agronomic institutions that we're involved in Indiana has been a wonderful opportunity for me. I've gotten the opportunity to help sway agronomic practices with NRCS due to my being a Certified Crop Advisor. So just allowing me to have a seat at the table with some of the issues that we have going on agronomically in Indiana.